the end of that, I'll ask the general manager if there's any opportunities to comment on any of the things that were brought up during the public forum.
Okay, here we are. Trimet hadn't been posting these. I sent them a public records request, asking them to send me the file or post it to YouTube, and they posted to the YouTube, and that's fine with me. And I haven't watched these in, well, I do watch the public testimony and general manager's report. I haven't been able to listen to the actual board meeting because it just pisses me off, you know. I have a hard time watching elites making policy for the public, especially a board of directors who's not elected. It's appointed by a hack, and they're all hacks, and the general manager's a hack, and I mean, they're all hacks, and we know that. So it's hard to watch for me because I know the agenda has nothing to do with actual people. But we'll give it an attempt, and let's get going.
To help folks understand where things might be, and also to refer anybody to the...
and, you know, his term, he's almost 1 year over his term limit, okay? He was supposed to be replaced in 2020, and there he's still sitting there. Okay, Warner, I think that Stovall is still there too. Both of them were supposed to be replaced.
To the right agency, because we often get requests that really we have no jurisdiction over. We limit the testimony to 3 minutes, and I actually have a timer that I set up on my phone so we know how quickly we're going through. This is an opportunity to make sure everybody can speak during the 45 minutes. If not, we'll have to stop it. I would point out that we do require or do accept written testimony also, and I would note that for the record or anybody listening, I think that Kimberly sent us about 12 comments that we'd received through emails. Probably about 8 or 9 of those were from Amalgamated Transit Union members concerned about the apprenticeship program, concerned about some of the labor negotiations going on. I'll ask the general manager to kind of give us a quick update of where we are in that process at the end of the forum. So with that, unless the board has any further comments before we get going, I'm going to ask Jeff to find the first person who raised their hand, and let's get this started.
All right, what do we got?
All right, great. So we do have a hand raised already, and I will call on them. I just want to give a quick reminder to anyone who is called in on the phone only, so they can't see the screen we have up. If you would like to raise your hand, please dial *3 on your keypad. And with that, I will go to our first person, and that is that's Douglas Allan. Douglas, I'm unmuting your microphone.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Chair Warner, directors, and General Manager Kelsey, my name is Doug Allan. I'm speaking today about the letter sent to you by AORTA, Association of Oregon Rail and Transit Advocates, regarding the Red Line Extension project. First, I want to emphasize...
Oh, yeah, the Red Line Extension, another pork barrel that's completely unnecessary, should be canceled, but it won't be because we know how this works.
But I have great respect for General Manager Doug Kelsey's interest in increasing Trimet's mode share of trips in this region to a more respectable level. An attempt both to fight climate change and to provide mobility in our increasingly dense urban space while reducing the need for more space devoted to roads and parking. However, to achieve that goal, Trimet must move beyond a system that serves predominantly single-seat rides to one that serves a larger share of the origin-destination pairs for the trips that people want to make. A transit system can only do that by facilitating transfers, both by physical design and by providing more frequent service over a longer span of the day.
Yes.
The Gateway Transit Center is nothing if not a place to transfer, including from private autos to transit.
Yes.
It is, however, a desolate, unfriendly location, especially in winter.
Yes.
The Red Line project does not help Gateway to serve its purpose better.
No.
When it makes transfers more difficult for passengers coming from the airport and prevents Trimet from increasing max service south and east of Gateway. Over in Washington County, the Red Line project doesn't even extend added service to the Hillsborough Transit Center, whereas better service should continue to Hatfield Center Station. I'm sorry
Whoa.
that Trimet has not done a better
Whoa.
job of exploring the equity issues involved in this project. I expect that the general public assumes that this is the only alternative for solving the max reliability problem. After investigating the issue, it appears there are cheaper, better solutions that also solve the reliability problem, but the image of a hypothetical Intel employee going to PDX has commandeered the thinking. Please consider the issues raised in the aorta letter and ask staff whether this project can be redesigned to deal with those issues while still solving the reliability issue. Don't consider this as the current design versus nothing. Ask for something better. And could I point out that the budget for this project is even bigger than the Division Transit project, which had a steering committee, community advisory committee, numerous public outreach opportunities, whereas the Red Line project, I think, has failed in that respect to look at the equity issues. Thank you very much.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to make this a standalone because, wow, holy shit, that was a good one.